Hello everyone, this is Dino Chris from Prehistoric Facts. This is Prehistoric Facts special episode number 157. We're going to be talking about a prehistoric crocodile today, and that prehistoric crocodile is Kaprosuchus. And so this is a computer illustration of a possibility of what Kaprosuchus would probably look like. Some information about Kaprosuchus. Kaprosuchus, the name means boar crocodile. The length would be 20 feet or approximately 6 meters. Weight is unknown. It lived 95 million years ago in the late Cretaceous period, and fossils were found in Niger and was described by Paul Serino and Larson in 2005. So this was a crocodile that was actually described 15 years ago. That's kind of pretty cool. So here's some pictures of Kaprosuchus. And so Kaprosuchus, picture on the upper left corner. You would actually see the size chart right here. 20 feet long. That's pretty long. But it's a medium-sized croc. And Niger is actually in the northern central area of Africa, so that's where the fossils are found. And the only fossil, and the only in the holotype specimen, is actually this skull. So the only thing that was found of Kaprosuchus is the skull. There is not a lot of other material that was found of Kaprosuchus. So we don't know what the other body parts of Kaprosuchus actually look like. So more information about Kaprosuchus. It belongs to the family group of crocodiles called the Mahajanga. So crocodiles that were actually kind of mostly found in Madagascar, but Kaprosuchus was found in the main continent of Africa, the inland continent of Africa. And the features of Kaprosuchus would actually be large tusk-like teeth, and that's why it gets the name boar croc, because a lot of those teeth are protruding out kind of like tusks. And Kaprosuchus, what paleontologists believe is that it can possibly gallop. If you watch freshwater crocodiles in Australia, if you watch them, they can gallop, unlike other crocodiles, which they can just only kind of crawl towards the water or on land. But freshwater crocodiles, they can gallop. That's pretty cool. It gives them a little bit more speed. The younger Kaprosuchuses would actually be a lot faster, and the same thing with the freshwater crocodiles in Australia. Kaprosuchus would also have a very strong bite. A lot of crocodiles actually have a very strong bite. So we don't know what the bite force could actually be for Kaprosuchus, but my best guess is it will probably be the same bite force that would actually be, like, say, like in some alligators or even maybe Nile crocodiles, to say the least. And it lived alongside some other prehistoric crocodiles in that particular part of time 95 million years ago, like dog croc, duck croc, and pancake croc. And if you actually look at every single one of those crocs, they're strange. They're like some of the strangest crocodiles that you're ever going to see. Dog croc kind of is pretty much a smaller crocodile, and mostly would be hunting on land, believe it or not. It would be hunting on land. It can go in the water if it needed to, but it can hunt on land. Duck croc, it kind of has a more like a U-shaped jaw structure, and possibly would actually be hunting more like small fish and maybe some small mammals and small reptiles at that particular kind of time. And pancake croc, it's a long croc. It possibly can get close to the size of Kaprosuchus, but it's got a U-shaped jaw structure, and it's very thin jaw structure, and probably its favorite food, fish. Because if you're going to be having a U-shaped jaw structure, and also you got teeth that are kind of small, what it actually suggests is that you're capturing fish, and they're not designed to actually go after very large prey. And like all other types of crocodiles, they're opportunistic. Kaprosuchus is, and can go after small to medium-sized prey. That's what Kaprosuchus would be going after, small to medium-sized prey. The environment in where Kaprosuchus actually lived in would have been warm, humid, and somewhat dry. There would actually be wet and dry seasons. The plants around there would actually have some ferns, cycads, trees, flowers, and of course no grass. There would have been lots of lakes, ponds, and rivers. That would be pretty perfect areas for Kaprosuchus to actually live in. And other animals that were around there, some insects, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, birds, pterosaurs, fish, and of course dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were around at the particular kind of time during the time of Kaprosuchus. The prey of Kaprosuchus. Now, the prey of Kaprosuchus can go in all varieties. It can actually feed on fish, can feed on amphibians, feed on small reptiles. Occasionally can go after pterosaur if pterosaur was very unlucky enough to actually be near the like the banks of a river or the shore of a lake, and all of a sudden the Kaprosuchus just makes an ambush attack on him, and their Kaprosuchus has its meal. And it can go after small to medium-sized dinosaurs, and that's what Kaprosuchus would probably be its favorite prey is some dinosaurs. And it can go after some dinosaurs. It can probably go after hatchlings that were actually near the lakes or rivers, and possibly can go after some like medium-sized sauropods like Nigersaurus. Nigersaurus possibly was around during the time of Kaprosuchus. And of course, carrion, because all crocodiles are opportunistic. They can eat dead things. The extinction of Kaprosuchus, it's mostly going to be due to climate change. The swamps, rivers, lakes, and ponds disappeared, so dramatic changes that were actually happening. Its prey disappeared, but the one thing that actually was happening after 95 million years ago was the sea levels were rising. They rose to a pretty good amount, and so the areas where Kaprosuchus probably lived in got flooded by seawater, and Kaprosuchus couldn't survive in the ocean because there were big predators that were in the oceans. And the one predator that I don't think Kaprosuchus would ever want to meet is mosasaurs, and the mosasaurs would definitely make a meal out of Kaprosuchus. So here's the illustration of what the planet would look like around 94 million years ago. So that's a pretty good estimate of around 95 million years ago. And Niger would actually be right around there, right at the equator of the Earth. And so, yeah, that would have been a perfect area for Kaprosuchus to actually be living in. And you can see the part of the Tethys Sea that actually kind of gets into Africa. And so right around the shores, it would have been pretty good habitat for Kaprosuchus and other types of crocodiles. So the next episode on August 14th, it will be in 2020. It will be a Q&A episode. So if you got any questions about dinosaurs or any other prehistoric life, feel free to email me at dinochrist71@gmail.com, or just go to my Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts with Dino Chris. Like the page, you actually post your questions in the comments section. And for YouTubers out there, like the videos, subscribe to the channel, and also stomp on the notification bell so that way you can actually get weekly updates of every single episode I do every week. And feel free to put your questions in the comments section. I read them all, and you can get a shout out. And remember, keep your questions short to the point. You can also follow me on Twitter at CSGRALL. It's my Twitter page. I post pretty cool stuff on there. Also, take care of the people around you. Notice if you're younger people out there, make sure to listen to your parents, your teachers, and your guardians. It's the best motivation you can have a good education. It's very important to have a good education. So with a good education, you get a good job in the future. Remember to stay healthy, wear a mask, and please social distance whenever you can if you're out in public. And we need to contain the virus, reduce the spread, so that way we can all live happy, healthy lives down the future. And feel free to check out Colossal Fossils and I'll put the link in the description down below. You can donate if you want to Colossal Fossils, and the link will be in the description of this video. That's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time.